back, everybody, and today we got a very exciting day ahead of us. And why is our day going to be so exciting? Well, we got second cut to do. We're going to add to that stack of bales we got going there. And, well, the new neighbor has started to move in, and he's trying to get some ground prepped for his first year here. And he asked us if we were willing to take on some work for him, so we're going to go ahead and after we get done our work, we're gonna jump in the pickup and go over to his place and help him out and make $1 or $2 off of it. I don't know. We haven't really worked out if it's money or what it's gonna be for payment, but I guess we'll find that out here in a little bit. But we're gonna go ahead and jump on into mowing this all down. So since we don't have a baler, we have to go to town and figure that out with the dealership there. I figured now would be a great time to show you guys kind of what has changed in the county here. So there's been quite a few changes here, but why not quickly go over what's all new in this area. So as you guys can see here, they have added in a new fenced zone. The fenced zone does cover a fair amount of land. No idea exactly what the acre count is on it, but it is just across from our home piece of land there. The zone itself has a extremely large, interesting rock formation on it, which would make quite a neat little eyepiece for people passing by if you wanted to do a quick little garden around it, but that's all for the owner to decide. We head into the town of Sunnybrook. On our left here, you'll see some new buildings added along to the town itself. The town itself has finally received its own bank. the farming bank, Farmers Savings Bank is what it's called actually, and it's very nice small little town bank. So it's a huge ad for the community itself, and I'm sure will be very much appreciated. Just past the bank, we can see a new home has been built and added into the community. As far as we know, that is the owner of the bank's home, so he has just a quick walk to work. The property size is very large, but nothing more that a townhouse could ask for. The new farmer in town has finally had his property fenced off and zoned, properly zoned, a few buildings put up, as well as a grain elevator set up. He's got quite the large piece of property, and will definitely be the biggest farmer in the county now. With what looks to be two pretty large fields he's got coming up on us here, he will need some big iron to farm this land. As you can see down there, he does seem to have a decent sized tractor already on the farm. Down past the two fields, we get to see his new fresh looking cattle setup. He's planning on running grain and cattle through this land, so good to see some animals will be coming to the county. Just coming up to the yard, you'll find yourself in an area with a 2 grain bin elevator setup, as well as a nice sized log home, as well as 2 shops. A very nice small growing farm. So we just finished up here at the dealership, and yes, we did just we spent a fair amount of money, and yeah, that money we didn't exactly have. So, well, that's not true. We kind of had some money, just not as much as we had left. So we're down to $200. We spent $5,000 on buying this Massey Ferguson square balers, so we're down $5,000. But yeah, the dealers actually had some things change around here. That manure spreader is now gone by the looks of it. They brought some cool stuff into the yard here today. Well, recently they brought in this monster. I'm not even sure what you're gonna call these, but it's a Ponzi. They cut down the trees. I'm not exactly sure what technical term for this one is. I'm not too familiar in the logging industry, but yeah, I got ourselves a pretty cool looking machine there. That tractor's now out in the yard, I guess, for sale, not in the shop no more. They ended up bringing in a New Holland C33-2 skid steer with I guess like a stump grinder setup on the front. Not sure what to call that. They've definitely started stockpiling their trailers. I think they're gonna have to do a trailer clean out here right away. But they also, I guess Robert was saying, they sold the Gleaner. The Gleaner A85 has been sold, and you're not gonna guess where it's going. Oh yes, that's right. It's headed to our neighbors there. He ended up purchasing it, which was a shame. I was kind of hoping he'd be purchasing that. But rumor has it this X9 has been sold. Maybe Robert meant he bought the X9 and the Gleaner was sold somewhere else. Well, I don't know. Not my stuff. I'm still working with the old junky stuff. Like, I mean, look at my pickup truck, man. Like, wow. Like, look at this. This is our. Well, I mean, this is the newest piece of equipment on the farm, but that's what we got going for us, is that little baler. So yeah, that $5,000 ain't nothing compared to what those guys just spent, obviously. Yeah, we're gonna head home. We're gonna start baling second cut here, get all that cleaned up and sorted again, and we'll be off to the races once more. Baling is wrapped up, and we are now headed back home to quickly get the baler unhooked. We're gonna hook up to the wagon there and start picking bales for tonight, and then tomorrow hopefully go and help out the neighbor there. We got about 127 bales off of this cut when I checked the counter, so I'd say that's a pretty solid amount of bales. We can definitely be pretty happy about that. So yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll start picking bales, and I'll hopefully run into you guys again tomorrow for going to help out the neighbor there. So I'm just letting the truck there warm up before we head on over to the neighbors. But I figured I'd show you guys the beautiful stack of bales we now have. We got a gorgeous stack sitting here now. Just over 200 bales sitting right there. It's gonna be a good sale there come December, or is it January? I don't know, but we'll find out soon enough. But we're gonna head on over to the neighbors here this morning. We're gonna go and help him out with some tillage he wants us to help out with, because he's busy back home with getting other things packed up and ready to move. So save him some time by doing the tillage for him. I think by the sounds of the deal, he'll do in return he'll do some rock picking for us, and he'll also give us like what did he say, like $2,000, and he'll do our rock picking for us. So we're gonna go and get some tillage done for him. So I'm just pulling up to the tractor here now. We're gonna shut her off, and we're gonna jump on into this girl, fire her up. She's gonna warm up for a little bit, but as you guys can see, this guy, he ain't messing around. He's got the Fendt 1050 Vario. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but he's got the decent size high-speed disc behind it. He is the one that bought that brand spanking new Ripper that they had at the dealership there when we were looking at our baler that was there a little while ago, last episode I believe. Yeah, I guess that was he purchased. So yeah, we're gonna, I guess, jump on into things here and get some tillage done for them. Got the truck fired up there again, and yeah, we parked his tractor off the road, off the fields. We got both of them done, so he should be pretty happy, and I'm looking forward to seeing that $2,000 pop up in the bank account, as well as for someone else to come do stone picking for us when we're ready. He said to call him when it's time, and he has the equipment here to do it. I almost kind of feel bad for the guy too. He did mention that he has had problems with the county on, he wants to purchase more land like all this on this side, but the county hasn't zoned any of it for roads or anything like that, so he isn't allowed to purchase it yet, because they've been zoning more of like that side over where we are, not kind of back in this area yet. So I guess if the county wants to make some more money, they're going to prioritize getting that all zoned up for them. So I've a few hours have passed, I'd say, and well, I guess there isn't really much left for us to do. So I guess that's gonna kind of be it for this episode because well, we don't got much else to do, and selling and all that will be definitely a later job because there's nothing to do. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more episodes, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'll see you guys next time.